Armand Regalbuti has an impressive legacy of work with CAS and as an administrator at the middle school level. He was the first person to hold the position of CAS Assistant Executive for Middle Level Education after a distinguished career as an educator and administrator that earned him numerous accolades from CAS, including the prestigious CAS citation in 1998. He was a valuable member of multiple CAS committees and served as a chairperson of the Junior Middle Level CAS Board.
I was overseas. It was just the end of the Korean War. I was over there, and of course I had to make a decision about whether to re-up or get an education. So I decided, because I played baseball, basketball, and football, that I'd like to go to school and become a coach. I came back from Korea and Japan and went to college at American International College in Springfield. Got my first teaching job in Sturbridge, Massachusetts, and then Suffield for 5 years. Became a varsity baseball coach at Suffield for 5 years. I taught English and then got into administration, then eventually became a principal.
He has a unique ability to make everyone feel like he's their best friend. That just doesn't happen. He took over a building in Enfield, Kosciuszko Junior High School. It had kind of a rough reputation. He had the foresight to say, this reputation is not working. We have to move in another direction. And we did. He supported all of us who worked for him to do something better. Every day, do something better that you haven't done.
I was always intrigued about CAS and being in athletics and so forth, CAS-CIAC. I volunteered. So I think for 25 or 30 years I served on numerous committees and probably met, no question about, some of the finest people that I've ever met in education is right here.
Armand was willing to serve on any committee, be part of changes that were taking place, and would be the person you would look for leadership on middle level education.
He wanted us to improve ourselves, not only at the building level, but also at the state and even in some cases the national level. He sees the big picture, and that you need to use the assistance of other organizations, such as CAS, to effectuate change, to make things better.
Various committees that I served on, we introduced numerous events that are going on today. For example, the Leadership Conference, the Scholar Leader Banquet, the exemplary programs for elementary schools. I was appointed Assistant Executive Director for middle schools, and then one of my great accomplishments was in discussing the possibility of having elementary schools come into our organization. Over a period of probably 3 months, we were able to get about 60 elementary schools join the organization. I travel extensively, and I've been to Italy 68 times, and I worked for the American Institute for Foreign Study for 12 years. Traveling abroad and learning so much about people in other parts of the world, again, is so gratifying, and I never get tired of it.
One of the things that I remember most about Armand, he was always the best dressed administrator that you could ever find. It looked like he walked out of Brooks Brothers every time he came to a meeting or an event.
And when I wake up in the morning, I say to myself, what am I going to do today to make life better for somebody? In education, I used to wake up every morning and had 1,800 kids waiting for me over at Kosciuszko. This is where I got my gratification.